am joined by my host of usual suspects. We have Memetic Monique.
Hey, what's up?
We have Zeros, aka Yuki Terumi.
Hey there.
We have Alverber, who is playing a mixture of Alvera, Estriel, and Marcel.
Hello.
We have Baron Dragonborn. And I already introduced you, right, Keith?
I like the nuggets.
Yeah. We have a little
Chicken nuggies?
betting thing going on. It's one-sided, but I like sports, so my way of getting them involved so I don't oogle and ogle at scores in the middle of a game for no goddamn reason is a one-sided bet. And maybe they learn a thing or two when we get to the finals and we have even-sided bets.
Yeah. Well, some of the teams are evenly matched.
Well, yeah. I mean, to be fair, the Celtics are just over the top this year.
From what I can tell, they always have at least a good chance at getting top tier spot.
That's not true. This is the only year they've been able to beat the Heat. That's okay. Also not true. They've beaten the Heat out of 2 of the 4 last attempts.
Again, they're at least good enough to whereas the second you said stuff, this is like, bet.
Yeah, so all that aside, Keith, why don't you give us a rundown of what happened last session?
Sure, why not? Okay, so after Matt was taken to the witch doctor and given a shot of adrenaline and a regeneration spell, he was able to get up and move again. Matt then walks with his students back to campus as Estriel's newly raised animal companion spouts some odd and interesting facts he's gathered, including, but not limited to, 1. A list of dumb gossip and conversations of their classmates. 2. Estriel's grandmother is fake.
Quote unquote.
3. Estriel should not go into her parents' basement. 4. Estriel's village is about to be sold out to the Aspis Consortium. 5. The bird is very good at lying to them, and unless someone is able to read him, he will not always tell the truth. After this, Matt tells them where they...
When they get back to campus.
I'm telling the story. He will need to go report to the headmaster. And they would be on their own, and that might be a bad thing, but he has faith in them. This was a mistake, as after Matt's departure, the group encountered a fair and moderately challenging set of assassins, resulting in many casualties among their ranks. Gorfitz, Estriel, and Balthazar were incapacitated, while Zeros and Tarchi narrowly escaping death. The severity of the encounter underscored the perilous nature of their situation. Yes, very, very balanced. Upon learning more about the circumstances and utilizing a technique known as Thanatonautics, Matt successfully revived Balthazar and Estriel, though the consequences of their deaths remained pertinent. Matt then resolved to accompany the group to report to the headmaster and tender his resignation, a decision that will be explored further in our next session. That's today!
Yes, it is! So, you all, after this fight, after getting patched up a bit... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Matt's getting fired. Matt's getting fired.
I mean, bold of you to make an assumption that, that's the case.
The GM is firing himself.
Well,
people
Well,
have
Professor-
refused resignations before. That's all I have to say.
Well, Professor Matt, in the span of about a few days, you have had 5 children die under your watch. I think you've earned tenure.
Well, as you guys walk into the headmaster's office, he looks at Matt and is like, "Back so soon? Why is that?" "Oh, that's a bit of holes in some armor and a lot of blood." Matt walks up to him, hands him a letter, a resignation letter. "I think all but 2 of them died under my watch." The headmaster rocks back into his seat and says, "That's within the acceptable rate of casualties." Also, none of them look dead. How are you all doing? Come on, take a seat. We'll talk about what's been going on.
Sure, I pull up a chair.
And the rest of you?
Am I still
I-
dead?
No. You guys are back in your bodies.
So
No
we've
resurrection
been
sickness.
revived for a while now, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. I very awkwardly climb onto a chair because I'm a tiny goblin.
Okay. Here's my question: how long has it been?
Like 20 minutes, because Matt basically got it under his skin.
I'm gonna use my real life experience from today and say, sorry, mate. I am looking completely out of it. I am like unsteady on my feet, and like I'm like reaching for the back of the chair to support myself, and I keep re-grabbing it.
He's allergic to saline.
Well, here's the thing: there is no such thing as saline, to my
No, there
knowledge,
is.
in Path.
Yes,
In
he's a
Path-
god.
Ah! Hero
You're
point
an
for that
ass.
dad joke.
You fuck off, you. I wish I was dead. Ah!
No, I said I'm giving you a hero point for that dad joke.
I don't deserve one.
Well, yeah. I know you dislike getting a hero point for that as much as I dislike giving it to you. So we're even.
Let's move on.
Yes. Matt's like, "What do you mean acceptable casualties? This is a school." And he's like, "A school that teaches wizards and druids, which make up the majority of the stronger forces of most armies. Well, yes, studying and hitting the books is one path to power. Well, quite simply put, there's more. There's no use of all the knowledge you gather while studying if there's no way to execute it in your time here. We expect some students to walk away scarred and dead. That's just always going to be the case. I don't see any problem here. If anything, they're back to life, so, you know, they're fine."
So, just out of curiosity, is there any reason why, given the clerics of the infirmary here, that since we're paying for tuition for this place, that we don't have like actual people on hand to do corpse runs, pick us up, and bring us back to proper health, assuming that that's possible?
Well, I mean, I guess.
I mean, we could have to potentially have to work off the actual cost of that. But I'm wondering why a system for that doesn't exist. That's something that I didn't get when I was working with. Do I have to roll a check to remember the nurse's name that I worked with?
Well, they're a doctor, and their full name is Kafamad Wanagasan, but they just call him Dr. Coffee.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, when I was working with Dr. Coffee, I noticed that we weren't bringing in any students that were incapacitated. And I was wondering why that isn't part of the academic plan. I mean, like, honestly, like, we all are casters here, and even though I am, like, of the clerical persuasion, um, a bunch of wiggly fingered types are not so durable, unlike me.
Well, I mean, our average cleric can fix the living, and then
Yes, I'm in
coffee,
that camp too.
and then coffee can fix the dead, but there's a certain number of. I mean, I guess in the future, if the resurrection is needed outside of you all, who seem to have resurrections provided outside of it, I think it's more than possible to implement that system. But as for what I am trying to say, I'm not going to punish a professor who, does something that tends to happen every once in a while. Not saying that it's something I hold no, sadness or sorrow for it happening, but we train warriors of a magical persuasion here, so sometimes you can't find a body, and sometimes that's the hardest thing, but this is a more fortunate set of circumstances. I will say that 5 people dead on his first expedition is actually a record low for our people who hold that job title, so.
This revisionist history. I can't feel my
Well, I mean, we've only had 2 other people hold it. Me and one of my students. Me thousands and thousands of years ago, and one of my students a couple years after I left that job title. And both of our first expeditions were like 100 casualties and then 2,000. So, new record. Only 5.
Yeah. Thankfully, I was accompanying them, and I'm sort of on a divine mission, and unfortunately, they're getting tied up into it. But, due to that, they are still very much alive.
Well, I doubt. I mean, things could have been worse because on one side of things. Where did all this happen?
What? Which part of it are you talking about exactly?
The people dying.
It happened while we were ambushed by assassins from the Auspicious Consortium.
Like,
The people
on
that
or
had
off
bounties on our
campus?
heads. Off campus, I believe. Wait,
No,
hold on a
we
second,
were
out of
literally
character.
just knocked off.
We literally just got back and we were ambushed.
Yep. It was on campus. Very daring
You'd
move
think
for them
there
to
would be
do
somebody
so.
there to assist us, but apparently not.
Yeah, that is something I'll have to talk to old Besservisor about. Head of security. Well, actually, one of the heads of securities, Maxwell's, is also there. Look, there are some people I need to talk to about after this, but
To be
none
frank,
of.
I was tempted to give them the information that they were asking for. I knew that we were in a very dicey situation, but frankly, I don't want to know what their higher ranking members are like. I'm sure my other self would also not like to have a direct run-in with them. However, I get the feeling that the other me would have told them to just tell them the information and let them get ambushed by 20 or so of Matt's folks. And I'm pretty sure that now, come to think of it, since they gave the option for me to just rat out the location of our base, Matt would have told me to just tell them.
I
But
mean,
there's no guarantee that they would have followed through and just walked away after that. I mean, I think I could have persuaded them to walk away after that.
what was
Because
the piece of information in particular they were looking for?
they were looking for any information that could be of use about our leader at the Ice Peace Project, Matt the
Oh.
Leviathan Devil.
What?
And I have a lot. like a lot. I could have spoon-fed them the basics, and which, considering that they don't even know that much, it may have been enough for them to just cease and desist and go away.
Well, I mean, if
But
anything, I'd
because
actually
of that,
have.
they're still in the dark.
Well, yes. But if anything, I'd actually reward your refrain. You from your refraining from saying anything. There's going to be well, yes, we have an acceptable number of casualties for every expedition and outing we go to. We also tend to care about our students. If it's possible for us to heal you, we'll do it without charge. If it's possible for us to resurrect you, we might charge you later on, but we won't have like a payment plan up front.
The important thing is right now, I'm damned to begin with. The rest of them have already died at least once. The important thing is that if Tardy dies, he's able to be rebirthed from his fruits. If they ever completely destroy Tardy at this point, this timeline goes dark. Every single person will be stuck on this path, and if I can defer that for as long as possible, there may be a chance for me to make something stupid and ridiculous happen to divert course. But at this point, I'm starting to question whether that's even possible. I think with the other group that my current other self is with, it may have been, but right now I'm starting to have questions about that as to whether or not I can even pull it off with these group. But I think they have a lot of room to learn.
Matt chimes in and
I
is like,
think that,
of course they do.
our expedition overall went well, up until the very end when we got back.
Yes, which says more about the security of this place than anything else, but I figured I'd throw that to you. If you're going to deny it, then I think we can talk about what our values here are a bit more later, but I'm not exactly going to deny that I did decently enough up until that point. Regardless, I still feel some responsibility, so any punishment you feel is worthwhile. Old Mage Jitenbe, please let me know. And Old Mage says, no, I'd actually want to give you a pay raise, so I guess I'll just withhold that for now. Not that you really need the payment. Well, regardless, the rest of you still have other teachers to talk with and do things for, if I'm remembering correctly. So get some rest, and, well, you said all but you and Tardy have been killed by
Something
something
or
or
another at
another.
least once.
So, in that case, likely, fortunately, the bounty hunters and the assassins get paid regardless of whether or not you pop back up again, so.
Yeah, and maybe that's enough to make them bugger off until they realize what happened. But yeah, Hardy also has fallen at this point, but honestly, he might even be more resilient than a phoenix now that I think about it. I don't know much about his species, but I mean, as long as he doesn't die in fire, something that would desecrate the soil that he's on, I'm pretty sure he's going to be fine.
Yes, I'll have some professors help you all look into the specifics of that so we know, but
Yeah, we need to make sure that we know what can permanently kill him so that we can have him run if that ever is a situation that happens.
Matt
Because at
butts
this
in and
point, if
says,
he falls, Matt, should I tell him?
oh no need to worry about it. I'll contact Gavilan. I think he'll know how to find out.
What? What do you do? New one.
Just gap on out of nowhere.
1 second, everyone.
He says kind of funny. Just one boss like popped in out of nowhere. It's like, huh? What'd I do?
Well,
It
first
turns out he's been sleeping under the desk the whole time. And he's like, huh? What?
I thought I'd have to
The
get
immediate question would be, why is he under the desk?
I thought I'd have to get into character.
Why is he on a school campus? Why is he
mean-
sleeping under the desk?
I mean, he's going to contact Gavilan off screen.
No, I know, but we're just being funny that when he chimed in, like, huh, what'd I do? And then he's like, oh, wait, never mind.
It's just like it just happened from underneath the desk.
I mean, unless you want to do that call in character right now with no information.
It was me, Austin. I was under the table all along.
God.
Even my immediate family didn't find me under the table.
You know, it's been
What,
a while
your
since I've
wife?
talked to Gavilan, since everything's been over. Wonder how he's doing.
Ring, 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 ring.
Oh no, I'm not going to do it to him.
Moosey moosey.
I mean, you know what? Just for shits and giggles, let's see if you can dial it halfway back to where you were. Ring, ring, ring. Hello, Gavilan. Nice to hear from you again. Sorry I haven't called in last year. Turns out noble culture is horrifyingly toxic.
Okay,
How have you been?
good.
How's the wife and kids?
I wouldn't know.
What do you mean you wouldn't know?
Good.
Okay.
I wouldn't know. Checks the other room.
I would imagine while this is happening, he's like fighting something big.
So, can you look into... can you ask Pharasma about some weird fruit people she may or may not have ownership over?
Sore. Hey, Ma! What? Is that what it is? Fruit people? Fruit people? Yeah, fruit people! The bad guy's asking for it. What do you want? What is he a fruity? I don't know. Now you gay?
I meant like fruit leshies that are like semi-immortal.
He means the
The
fruit
way-
lesbies. I didn't know
The way
lesbies.
he yelled out, the way he's playing the sound of like yelling, like, "Hey, Mom!" gives me fucking vibes from a show I've been watching recently.
Lord, I'm just wondering if his mother is like
Let him
confused,
cook.
right?
Let him cook.
He means the lesbies that are like the fruit kind, not the gay kind. Oh, I wouldn't know because I'm not writing this story.
Do you... Gavilan, are you actually talking to
Football
Pharasma
break.
right now, or are you just fucking with me? I can't tell.
When we go on break, I'll tell what this reminded me of.
What do you... Highs or
Hi.
lows?
Yeah.
I don't know, highs.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you.
Okay. Actually look into it and get back to me via the secure connected line.
Okay.
And don't worry about a time limit, just whenever you're able to get back to me on it and tell me a general idea of what's going on. The sooner the better, but you have a country to rule.
Because he like gets back to you in like the 5 seconds of this conversation.
And interplanar travel is a very interesting thing, to say the least.
Yeah, okay, I gotta go now. I'm suplexing this Kraken. Ring.
Okay. Wait.
He's already.
Bye.
It's just all you hear is suplex and cracking beep 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 beep.
I really want to go out to the ocean and find a kraken to suplex it twice as hard now.
Yeah, the bad news is that breaks the boat.
Ah.
Well, anyway.
So there you go. I turned Phrasma into a Boston mother.
Oh boy.
Hey, Ma!
Oh no.
So, yeah, I'm, probably gonna have that information sooner rather than later. Meanwhile, you all, I guess, escaped certain death for now. What are you planning on doing now that our trip's over?
Did you?
Well, me, I have things to do at the. Look, boring political stuff I have to do as soon as this conversation is over. What are you all going to be doing?
Whoa.
I'm gonna be studying like a good student. Because we're in a school to learn.
I guess I'll work during my downtime that I'm not studying.
I might recommend for those of you who have taken a dive recently that you go and get some sleep. Should wake up feeling better than you do at this moment in time.
Oh, thank goodness. It's been so long without my iron lung.
Yeah,
What level are we all?
2.
2? Okay.
I need to, like, still recollect myself after that.
Yep.
Plus,
I'll see
Vaspire's
you
still
all
not doing that
around.
good.
I'm doing great.
Alright.
What are you talking about? Oh, right. By the way, Headmaster of the Bird Talks, get the fuck out of my office.
Okay, bye!
I didn't even catch a fucking word that you said, but like,
By the way, Headmaster, the Bird Talks now. Get the fuck out of my office. Still, for some reason, that will. Hey, what's up?
He did warn us and know I would believe us.
Who is talking birds the crazy cutoff point here? That just doesn't make any sense.
No, the bird literally talked. The reason he told you to get out is apparently now that's a threat to him in some way.
I see.
it's just a big talking bird. What's the concern? Oh,
The
wait.
bird swoops. Shoe shine birdie. Okie dokie. So before we continue on to the next point, what do you guys actually want to do with about 8 hours of downtime? Outside of sleeping, they're gonna give you the next day of lectures off. Well, they give everyone the next day of lectures off, so.
I'm going to study.
Okay.
I too will study something or other.
Roll me a skill you want to study in.
How to make friends and influence people.
Diplomacy, then, Balthazar.
Okay.
Okie dokie. We'll talk about what roles like yours get a couple of times later down this line of reasoning. Next,
Okay.
well, and Zeros, you said you were going to put in some work when you weren't studying.
Yeah.
What about you, Estriel? What are you doing in the next 8 hours
And
after
after
you
all the
sleep?
work check.
Yes, you do.
I mean, she'll probably be trying to do like things like maybe just like I don't know. I guess kind of exploring a little bit around the campus or whatever, try and get her mind off of things after recollecting herself.
Okie dokie.
Just small little activities, because hell, just went through death and back. What are you supposed to do about that?
Okie dokie. Estriel, high or low?
Oh boy. Hi.
Ah. Well, I have good news and I have bad news.
Oh no.
The good news is you get a stealth check
Oh,
before
God.
anything happens. The bad news is
Okay.
something might happen. Well, something's gonna happen. It just whether or not you walk away from it unscarred is determined by your stealth check.
Jesus Christ, hold on, where's my stealth? There it is. I couldn't find it for a second.
I'll be right back.
I'm re-rolling that. God Christ. I'm not going out with this with a fucking nat 1. Lord.
So you remember what those you remember with what those goblin like things looked like that you I forgot you guys were supposed to be taking out non lethally and thus did not punish you for killing them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a group of them, and then there is what looks to be a male student, though you've never seen this one before. And unfortunately, actually, before I say anything else, let me see how bad of a failure that is.
Oh no.
Look at that. Just a regular failure. So you see them gathered around a guy, and he says, "Well, as I've told you, they have no respect for your boundaries or your customs. So you really do not have many options. I recommend you go back to the leader of your group and mention one more time the deal I've offered you. And if you choose to take it, I promise you success. And, well, I think we have a little bit of an intruder on our hands. But I don't think killing them would be a great idea. I do, however, feel a little bit of a lesson might not be the worst thing either."
I was gonna say, meanwhile, at that point, pretty
What is
much
your
Estral
will
just became.
DC?
Oh god. I mean, to be fair, Estrel's kind of wandering around. She wasn't exactly expecting to run into things, but now that she has, she's kind of standing there like,
Will DC Silver. Will save plus 10.
My, the, like, the base of it plus 10? That's what you said?
Yes, the base plus 10. Take a 10 on the roll, essentially.
That would be 16 then.
Okay, so he does this, glares directly at you, and you are frightened. And I need a will save.
Alright.
Forget you saw anything, he says. And they all disappear, and you're not really sure if that was an illusion anymore.
Yeah.
And then a couple more
Just
seconds
doesn't know
pass, and it's greatly repressed.
what the fuck.
Yes, command spell.
Oh, good lord.
But yeah, you have no idea what that was, but it did not look good.
Another Cassandra moment.
Well, I mean, not even you remember it anymore, so.
Classic
She's
Cassandra.
pulling a Cassandra on herself, god damn it.
Yeah, Sue.
She's pulled a self Cassandra. What the fuck, Estriel?
The amnesiac has amnesia.
Well, no, she's
No,
not
that's
amnesiac.
the other one.
He is now.
That's the other one.
No, she only repressed a particular set of memories. Anyways. Any other... Oh, Gorfist, what do you want to do? In your 8 hours of free time, Carl, what do you want to do?
I'm thinking that I am going to go ahead and just use the downtime to recover. Because just like me in real life. Holy crap. Ow. Just ow.
Self-care, huh? Are you staying in the dorm rooms for this?
No, not necessarily.
Okay. What are you doing to recover?
Laying down. Like, legit.
If you were to place yourself outside of the dorm room, where would you be laying down at?
Do we have a park or something?
Several.
Benches?
You have several. One in the center
Okay.
here, and then the one you guys, the one around this area.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. One.
I mean, regardless, highs or lows, Carl.
I'm at a low right now. Lows.
It's lows, so don't worry, no vibes.
Yeah.
So with that being said, your next project, rather than having you do classes, they want you to talk with some of the teachers and do some things for them. You've already done one of those things, which was helping with some of the problems the kitchen staff was having with centipedes. Was it?
Millipede, centipede, doesn't matter. The icky, creepy shit.
Which means you can either help. I just realized he's fired. Ah.
Rip.
Rip.
We can still complete
that
it.
means other that means other students had to be sent to get those.
No.
Don't worry, that's just another set of fights that you probably all would die to.
Mm.
Also, you guys have sort of done enough fights for the next level, so it's really just getting to the next point of the story where you can get that level.
Yay.
Also, you guys have experienced Zuma enough. So I think that leaves our final part to this chapter, because I'm going to say, while you were out doing the more extreme version of this, some other students took care of Takulu and Zuma's problems. Do any of you remember a particular do any of you remember something I've mentioned in passing before called the Fist of the Ruby Phoenix martial arts tournament?
Wasn't that the one I participated in?
I roughly remember, but do actually.
No, that's a different one. The Fist of the Ruby Phoenix isn't the official World Martial Arts. This is the fighting in general tournament.
World Martial Arts Tournament?
Yes.
I roughly remember that. I don't fully remember, but I roughly remember.
So, you see on the next morning when you wake up, this little thing. Monthly sparring tournaments this Saturday, Star Day at the Leshy Gardens. Star Day is today. Initiates in attendance only. All skill levels welcome. Single elimination brackets. Winners receive prize. Attendance strongly encouraged.
Well, it's time to do my thing again, I suppose.
So, it is run by a man known as Mafika Ayuwari, who is not a winner of said tournament I just mentioned, but is quite famous for being a high-level participant in them. Like, literally internationally acclaimed for his fighting abilities. And this is one of his ways of making sure you guys aren't just learning spells, but also how to handle yourself if things get too close. And I have box sets for you if you so choose to participate in the tournament. It is the last thing you need for that next little bit of capstone, so...
I can't think of a reason that Balthazar would join.
Maybe the fact that he could make friends. Saying this sarcastically, but...
Oh, look! The first and only page of how to make friends and influence people says, fight people in a fighting club.
I mean, the first rule about Fight Club is that you don't talk about it.
Well, this is a book, not a fight club member. Idiot! Oh boy, if only there was a fighting tournament around here and the flyer falls into his face, starting an allergic reaction. So yeah, Balthazar's joining.
Yeah.
Now that I gave you the reason of he can make friends.
Thank you, Silver.
So, here's how this tournament will work as a heads up. You can have a maximum team of 6. No team of 6 can... So, each fight is going to be against some Leshies, piloting some constructs. Each bout can have a maximum of 2 people, but each team consists of 6. So there's 3 bouts, 2 people a pop. If you win all 3 bouts, you're the month's victor. And the team that does so with the least injuries wins if there's a tie. If no one wins the final bout, Mafika says there is no formal winner. But the Leshies will call themselves the victors, because that's how Leshies work. And they will become insufferably boastful for months. But whenever you guys all decide to join, you see a throng of students crowd around the edge of a cleared sparring space near the Leshy Gardens. Chizire waves from an open spot near the front. You haven't been to one of these yet, have you? You're in for quite the treat. He flashes a bright grin. A tall young woman wearing the simple wooden mask of an attendant waits in the middle of the clearing, staff at the ready. A loud rustle blows through the surrounding trees. Stepping out from behind the hedge is a 10-foot tall construct made of branches woven into a humanoid frame. It holds a wooden sparring sword in one hand and a large wooden shield in the other. Within the construct, plainly is in control, a smiling leaf fleshy gives a brief wave. The construct bows to the attendants and adopts a defensive stance. Signing up is easy, Chizire purrs hopefully. It can be quite fun, really. You just need to step forward. Within the sparring ground, the attendant has already been knocked flat on her back, looking up in surprise and fear at the wooden blade aimed down at her throat. The construct seizes the sword with a flourish and offers a hand up. From the hedge erupts a chorus of cheers, from several leshies relaxing amid the leaves. Ayuwari chuckles and calls the name of the next combatant. So, yeah, there's your little introduction text for it. We have 5 people here. You could choose a 6, but we're just going to go with the 5 we have, and one of you can double up. I'm going to pull up the actual map we're going to use for fighting now. Hey, we've used this one before. Now we're using it for its actual purpose. Hooray!
Hey, Balthazar is wearing an orange gi. And the little white circle is just Balthazar's goblin face, looking miserable.
So, here's how I'm going to give you a warning of this. The first fight is considered trivial. It goes up slightly in bout 2, and it is a severe fight in the final bout. So with this in mind, there are 5 of you here. Who's taking the first bout?
Do we get healed in between?
Yes. Well, if you're participating in more than one bout.
I will
only
take
2
the
people.
start with literally anyone else. Give me a wild card.
Why not Balthazar and Zeros up first?
Okay.
Sure.
And I'm going to draw a box for you 2. And then your opponent will be da 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 da. Whenever you drop yourself in, roll initiative.
Where's the box?
It's on the token. Did I not put that on the token layer? 1 second.
See a box.
I put it on the GM layer. There you go. Also, feel free to heal yourself up from your last fight.
I have 3 health.
I mean, it's better than 0.
Do I still have resurrection sickness?
No. None of you got resurrection sickness this time. Oh, hey, Will, that means Will is our 6th, which means we can actually have none of you compete in dupes.
Will, good news. We're fighting.
Yeah.
We're doing a little
I guess
tournament.
you're a magus, so I'll take frontline versus it.
No, you're both frontline.
Oh, we're both frontline?
Yep.
Okay, then I'll stand separately so that he can't AoE as easy.
Okie dokie. He has rolled his initiative.
Okay. Getting in the roll 20.
You should probably stand over here so that he can't cone us.
Well, I don't know what he has, but alright.
I don't know either, but it's just general tactics.
Oh, it's the thing. I want to fight it. It's
Alright, I will roll it.
Fight it.
Don't
We
worry,
haven't-
it's gonna be a bunch of these type of things, so you'll get your chance.
Yay.
Wow.
Balthazar, roll initiative for me, please.
At least it's not a 1.
Okay, so first action is going to move to here. Then it's going to strike at Balthazar with a 25 to hit. So
All
6
right.
points of slashing. Then it's going to
Okay.
try a second bout with its wooden sword. 22, so 9 points. Luckily, I forgot it used an action move into range. Otherwise, we'd already have someone down. Good that I forgot.
Hello, special guest Christian.
Hello,
Are we-
Zeros, you're up.
Are we sure I'm a frontline character?
I don't
Yep.
think he is.
Because I'm getting down very quickly a lot.
Oh no, you're
We
not
are level
down.
2.
We are level 2, and that thing did not roll anything lower than a 16, and it kept getting higher numbers as it rolled, so...
Hey, Christian.
Hi.
Wait, sorry, Balthazar, you're up next.
All right. So,
Yeah.
exploit vulnerability.
Okie dokie. So, two things I'll point out about its vulnerabilities. It both has a little thing where if you crit it, it'll have some negative status effects. But it's also weak to fire, because it's made of wood. So you get your additional points of weakness.
I figured that.
And also, if you crit, you'd get an extra stack of that little vulnerability debuff. So...
It's a good thing my mother packed this flamethrower. Hiya!
You want to try that again?
A flamethrower in my lunchbox?
Yeah,
Oh, mother
I
shouldn't
heard.
have.
Hiya!
That is a crit.
How much damage does that do?
Well, it's 20 points
Where's Dave?
from...
The vulnerability part of it.
And that is clumsy 2. Which
You
means
know, I'm gonna
now the DC for a crit is 2 lower.
Hiya!
And it's dead. Or wait, nope, barely holds on.
Okay, 068.
But,
Well-
wait, doesn't he have another action? No, he used exploit vulnerability.
Yep. Which is why he almost killed it. It's literally, if it gets a slight breeze, it'll fall down.
Yeah, I'll whip out a 2-action home card and give it a tap for 1d10.
Okay, I'll roll the d10.
Then I'll poke it with my trident.
Okay.
Because I didn't make another attack action this round, I don't take a penalty.
Correct. It's gonna shield block that one, so it holds on.
I'm going to hero point to attempt to crit.
Okay.
No crit.
No crit. So that shield block will nullify that damage. And it's gonna try and make another strike at Balthazar.
Would that be
Miss.
flanking?
What?
Never mind.
Oh, it's not close to a crit, and it whiffed on all 3 of those. So Balthazar?
Oh, alright. Well, dog slicer. No, actually, I'm
I
gonna
guess
move.
it looks
over.
like we're gonna have to double up anyway. Me
I'm
and
gonna
Nick had to
move
go.
over here and flanking it,
Oh, okay.
and then I'm gonna dog slice it.
Okay, well, that's a bit overkill and had 1 hit point left. Good job. Your team will make it to round 2.
That's the power of friendship, and he holds his goblin hand for a high five, but it's a high-low because he's short.
Yes.
A low five.
I return the gesture.
His hand breaks into hives.
Wait, you're allergic to humans?
He's allergic to everything. His life is a living hell.
And I'm making the most of it.
No, Matt, his life is a living, allergic, walking mess.
Okie dokie.
Not hell.
Balthazar is Balthazar a member of the Necron tier? Is he a part of that race?
Balthazar's a goblin, sir. He's not a Necron tier. Also,
Next
he had...
up, I will take the 2 new people. Who wants to be my 2 new people for the slightly harder fight?
butt cancer. No, Balthazar.
I don't know how to
well-
remove my token from the field, so somebody else can do that.
I will.
It's removed.
You can
I
press
guess I can do it. But who's going to come with me is the question. Because I have heal
I
spells.
probably will, because I have a feeling that Carl fell asleep. I thought I heard him snore a little.
Okay, put yourself in the box and we'll roll
I
initiative.
think Carl fell asleep on us.
Oh.
He died from blood loss.
Oh no.
Carl, that sleeps people.
Remember to set your health back to full.
Okay.
Put both. Yes, thank you. And make sure you're in a square with full health.
Yep, I'm going to fix my health in a second. I got to pull up both the sheets. But yeah, I don't think Helen will be joining us today.
Okay.
But yeah,
Well,
I'm going.
if you guys want to roll me initiative and put Vespire on the board, animal companions and Eidolons are allowed, of course, but I just have Frondy here, so I know the AC, because I know you're riding him.
Is the AC correct?
Is that
Um,
cheating?
It's wrong.
The AC is off by
18.
1 point.
Yep.
Nope, it's
Why is it
correct
keep
now.
doing that? Yeah, I fixed it.
Well, hello, Estriel party. Estriel, have a taste of wood. I should phrase that differently next time, but that's a crit, so 24 points of slashing damage.
Wow.
What the hell?
Oh yeah,
Miss
this thing.
on the second one, and that's its turn. Tardy.
Okay. So, okay.
That was a max damage crit, by the way.
Ow. Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to immediately heal Estriel.
Mm.
I'm going to use Act
Thank you.
Together.
Attack of
and-
opportunity.
Yeah, I figured.
It is a crit. So your other act, so for 10 points of slashing damage, your action would be disrupted, but your other act together action would not be disrupted.
Well, wait. Doesn't he have to be like a fighter with a fighter to get that interruption thing?
No, that's just part of the base attack of opportunity thing.
Ah! I lost my spell slot, and I didn't specify what spell slot, but I'm just gonna make it the highest one.
Well, you only have first level spells.
Oh, right. Yeah. I forgot. We're not level 3 yet. Okay.
Oh my god.
By the way,
Okay.
this is considered a low level
How much damage?
encounter.
How much
10
damage?
points.
Ow.
These things have crit you more than they've missed.
You've been saying that a lot about the encounters that keep killing us.
Yeah, to be fair, these are non-lethal wooden swords. But also, this is considered a low-level encounter by Paizo. The last one was considered trivial, by the way.
Yeah, so, I'm gonna have Frondy punch it.
Okie dokie.
The last one was trivial with them having all of those buffs at the start of the fight that they'd normally have to take time to get.
Yep,
Does that hit?
that is a miss.
They
Fair
literally
point.
had as much HP as me as a cleric who invested in the con
6 damage.
as rogue.
We killed in the
But
end.
anyway,
Yeah, no, Paizo's difficulty scaling is always a little weird, is what I'm trying to get at.
I hero point it. Now Frondy gets another action.
Okay.
And, yeah, so. Okay, that misses. But yeah, he took 6 damage.
Okie dokie.
I had to remove a hero point from Tardy sheet.
How much speed do they have? Enough. Hello, Estriel.
Oh boy. Let's see.
How much health is Estriel at? Are you at Estriel?
That's 5 points of slashing, so 0. They are unconscious.
I didn't even get to last a single goddamn chance. Alright.
Oh no, you can still be picked up.
Yeah. Tardy can just heal you.
And
And that's
now
what he will
you're in a
do.
flank, Tardy. Estriel
dear.
will be moved up in the turn order, which means the next person on the docket is Mr. Construct.
Okay.
Mr. Construct with a nice little flanking buddy. 19 to hit, Tardy.
They're hitting Tardy?
Yep.
Tardy, okay. Ow. That hurts.
10 points
That's
of
not
slashing.
Ow.
Second attack on Tardy for 25 versus flat-footed AC.
That's a crit.
Well, the Leshies are going to be unsufferable for a month because that knocks you guys out. And that's
Ooh.
all the people who have the ability to take it this month. By the way, out of the crits it had, it rolled minimum damage on one and maximum on the other two.
Wait, what class is Estriel? Isn't she a ranger?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're level 2.
Yep, you're level 2. That's it. So, after that is all said and done, Mafuki walks up to you all and says, "Good effort, everyone. Good effort. Of course, there is no winners today, but I don't
What
think
about us?
I mean, your team lost because in the second round the bag was fumbled. It happens.
Oh.
Don't worry, we do this once a month. So you'll have a chance at it again next month. And the month after that.
It's just one of those things where we keep doing it and we get a bit further every time.
You had the chance to win it here, but yes, you guys are going to be doing this until you win, and that could be now, that could be later, but yes.
Mhm.
And Mafuki says, "Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all. I am quite a renowned fighter, and I think it's just as important for people who are wanting to learn magic to learn how to handle themselves when magic itself is insufficient for dealing with a foe. People,
Like
Nethys
that
worshippers,
fight was so unlucky. Like, oh my god.
yeah.
Balthazar is saying good game to the lessees, but he's distraught inside and is holding back tears.
It's important for us to know how to fight, but it's also important for us to know how we lose in those fights, so I try and make these fights as hard as possible. And this is just the first level of the fights. You see, the second level of the fights is a private tournament that is only offered to students that have passed through my first two series of tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
So keep up the good work. Continue trying to do your best in all things, and maybe one day you'll get to go one-on-one with me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could always go one-on-one with you now, but that would be unfair, and I'm pretty sure I'd get fired.
Mm-hmm.
So good luck into your future attempts, and have a good rest before the next set of classes.
Why is Friday's AC bug?
I don't know.
It's 18 on the sheet.
It is. Sometimes the things don't update that quickly, so now I have... Oh, wow. I am going to save these for later.
Aww.
Because they made a group of affinity missions, very simple ones, for some of the NPCs.
Hmm.
So let's take a break while I read these and the next thing, but I think we are about one more combat away from level up, so we'll be right back. Yep. Here we are in the theater. Oh, are you guys on this map yet?
Bruh.
I don't think so. Here we
Probably
are
not.
in the theater because this is considered part of Chapter 3, not part of Chapter 2.
Hooray! Ooh, look
We're
here.
still level 2.
Let me just double check the notes. Yes, still level 2.
Okay.
So, as you enter in, the teachers are assembled at the stage, and so our friends, family, friends and family of the students, maybe some of your friends and family. Estriel, your grandmother made it out. Oh, wait.
I hope my family's not there.
No, but the gardener is there to say hello. Wink, wink.
What?
And
The
this is
gardener
the
is
this
there to
is
say hello.
the
Wink, wink.
The gardener.
Big nudge, nudge. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think I remember
let's
that.
say
Yeah.
this is the supposed quote unquote grandmother, isn't it?
Yep. Carl, the members of the project who help you get to this point are here. Zeros, Reeve, and the other members of the second generation that he works with are here as well.
Nice.
And Tardy,
Mhm.
what's a family?
Family? Yep.
It's
The
friends
Aspis
we made
Consortium
along
wanted to
the
come to give you their quote unquote support, but they weren't allowed in past the gate of the city.
Yeah, no
Mhm.
shit, Sherlock. It's Aspis Consortium. Also, they probably died.
Well, I mean, yeah.
With everybody else here, not just us.
Out of curiosity, Silver, would Alvera be here?
Probably.
Why?
My favorite customers.
Why not?
I so imagine it's a my favorite customers moment.
And I just realized I have to replace Takuluat with a different professor for a lot of this shit.
Yep.
It's Professor Quidditch.
I'll have Matt take over. For
Mhm.
some reason, he's being thrust into this.
Mhm.
And as he walks up, he's like, yeah, I'm not sure why I'm giving this speech, but today you will make your first true mask. Each student's mask is an embodiment of their learning and a reminder of the idea that over time people gain other names and faces. Although a mask is worn over the face, it is a reflection of who a person is underneath, as well as a visualization of who that person hopes to become. The person beneath a mask has flaws, as all people do, but they also have hopes, dreams, and memories that define them. We shall work together to make your first true mask, the expression of your spirit face within. What you do with this mask is up to you. Some wear it proudly and at every opportunity, a sign of who they have become, with their souls writ plain upon their faces. Others choose to keep their mask secret and safe, cherished and shown only to those they truly trust most in life. Many find somewhere to fall in between. The ceremony itself will be conducted in several parts. First, the initiates will come forward with their cohort and will begin. With the teachers, the rituals necessary to mold and create one of these plain masks. The task is an artistic one, of course. For painting a mask or adorning it with beads or feathers, an artistic take. But your hands will be guided by your spirit. Its final shape is what you will it to be. You will then hold your mask, meditating upon its meaning, as the rest of your cohort completes their mask. Your mask may change shape in your hands as you meditate. That is not unexpected, and it means your mask is attuning itself to you. Then, at my signal, all in your cohort will don your mask as one. you will see the urn there. It is a receptacle for your beads. If you wish, you need not wear them any longer, for when you don your mask, you cease to be an initiate and become an attendant of the Megambia. Eshijana, come forward with your cohort. So as they're going through it, they get through Nox Solo. And then as they're calling up you all, you hear the auditorium walls explode inwards with the weight of several giant beetles scrambling over one another. A flood of bugs follows them, a clicking, chittering, writhing mass that flows into the auditorium and throws the crowd into chaos.
Played mad by a bunch of bugs.
So here is your box. Place yourself as you wish in there. But before you place yourself, let me show you the little danger buddies.
No, Matt. Did we literally just get Kool-Aid
Christian
Man?
joining us too right now?
No, he's not.
Oh,
Sad.
But yes, you got Kool-Aid Man by some bugs.
Great.
now why not though?
Wait,
I'm
at the
curious.
back of the stage? Oh boy.
Well, he's busy.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I also clarified with that earlier, so...
I did not hear that.
No, that was, like, earlier today. That wasn't, like, supposed to be towards you. You would have had no reason to know that.
Okay.
So, good news and bad news, everyone.
What's the bad news?
The bad news is that they're all giant insects.
That is good. What's the good news?
The good news is that this is technically less total levels than the bandits. I also have more good and bad news.
What's the gablab news?
Well, the good news is that this is actually negative levels worth of encounters. Like, their total level difference between you all is both negative and also the number itself is negative.
I don't know what that means, but that's gablad.
And
There
the
are
good
things that
news
are technically
is,
negative CR.
Yeah, and the good news is the big bad thing of all of this is a level above you. So it evens out. They rolled their initiative, so I'm waiting for Estriel and Zeros to put themselves in the little box if you guys see it.
Alright, just a sec.
Already going first.
Gorfus rolling at the speed of I just got. It's earlier this week. Ow.
You got knocked down, but you got up again. They ain't ever gonna keep you
I was gonna say
down.
if my Discord wouldn't shit itself.
I mean,
I'm putting Vespar down too, aren't I?
Yep.
I would imagine so.
Alright.
Vespire is
Unless-
also getting a mask at this point.
I say,
You are an honorary member, even though technically you shouldn't be.
No, he's a fully fledged member because he knows too much.
so heat. Like I said, I'm assuming you have chalice, right?
I have a chalice.
Okay, so yes, you are a tank.
Yes. But it seems it just seems like everything's getting inconvenienced.
Yeah.
By the way, Matt, I'm just imagining this conversation. Hey, Vespire, we're going to make you an honorary member, and then he just brings up like a hint that there's a dark secret. It's like, okay, full member to keep that secret.
And
So
a 200 gold a month allowance. Fine.
I am defaulting the
My
initiative
God.
queue to 1.
Okay.
And all the
I will be going last.
all the food for birds you can get.
Sounds good.
All the bird feed. Holy cow.
Astro,
Assuming
you're
that
up
one of the bugs doesn't do the same. If they do, I'll roll off with them.
No, they're not intelligent enough to do tactics. At least they shouldn't be.
Alright.
So Estriel, you're up first. Vespire, of course, gets 2 free actions because Vespire is a person now.
Indeed.
Still not full person because why can't they have 3?
They don't
I'll
have to be
probably use
ordered
my
to give
bow
actions
to
anymore.
Because I'd probably just roll out my bow. Would I be rolling that out twice, or?
You'd probably have your
I
weapons
forget how
out by
many
the time
turns.
you rolled initiative. So you'd be making.
Yeah.
You can do a hunted shot, or you can mark. Which one are you marking for prey?
Oh. Let me see. Suppose the red one. My sheet back. Alright. So I'd be roll. How many times would I be rolling the bow out?
1, 2, 3, 3. Vespire will fly to it and probably make a little bit of a beak strike. Well, that's the wrong beak. There we go.
Alright, let me.
Okie dokie.
And second one.
That's a critical miss, so you will have to spend an action to fix up your bow and fire a 3rd shot.
Alright.
Precision damage, though?
No precision damage, they're flurry.
Oh, they're flurry ranger? Oh.
Yes.
So
Oh.
Yes.
I'd be rolling the third one out then?
Yep.
Or alright. Third one out. Alright.
Darty, you're up.
Okay. Okay, okay, so I'm trying to think. What do I go after? Probably the ads. I'll take care of the ads for now.
Okie dokie.
With how far away I am, though, I'm probably gonna involve me moving. Okay. What is this? A wall?
That is a curtain.
It's a curtain.
It's been moved down.
So can they see through it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it's moved down. So okay.
Yeah.
It's been moved down.
Well, the ensuing panic from everything got torn off the rafter.
Oh, I see.
So I am going to use Act Together. I'm gonna have Tardy use Electric Arc. Actually, wait, no. No, actually, not Electric Arc. I'm gonna have him cast Nettle Skin on Frondy.
Okay.
Then I'm going to have. Then I'll have friggin' Frondy punch one of the bugs. How about blue?
Okay.
Oh wait, I need to open Frondy. Yeah.
That'll miss.
I'm hero pointing.
That'll hit. Blue is gone.
Yep. Yeah, it was a very productive turn.
Yes. Especially because of this next thing. So this is gonna walk up.
He's
There's
not
a
going to
little
attack Mr. Tree Man? Aw.
no, because this thing knows its purpose. I need. Let me just check. All player characters to make me a fortitude save, as this
Ow.
little luminescent bug lets off a huge flash, and I need you all to see if you're dazzled for the next minute. You are good. Balthazar, you are dazzled for the next minute.
What is dazzled?
It means that you have a DC 5 flat check to hit anything for the next minute.
I'm going to hero point that.
And you're rolling for best fire.
Nope, Vespire is out of the way of it. Okay, Balthazar, you are no longer
Alright.
dazzled. Zeros, you're good. Need Gorefist and Tardy, and technically Frondy.
I know, I'm working on it. Just give me a sec. Wait, how?
What are we doing?
Fortitude saves.
Fort save. Oh boy.
Because Flashbang has
I
hit
will-
the building.
Yep.
Mhm.
So front end stand flash affects me and Frondy separately because it's
Yes, it does.
yeah. Okay.
So Tardy and Gorefist are both Tardy, Frondy, Gorefist. All three of you are dazzled for the next minute.
I am hero pointing Frondies.
I will probably have to hero point mine too. Things considered. This isn't something that you could just get rid of with someone else using action or something. I assume.
Nope.
So that's what I thought.
Do I have to worry about concealment with Tardy at this point? With
Well,
AoE
Gorefist,
spells?
you still failed.
What happens, happens.
Yep, it does.
Hmm. Now, do
Also,
I need to hero
dazzled, does
point
that mean I can't do
Tardies?
anything?
I don't think I need to hero point Tardies,
Fair enough. Well, that's that one's turn.
but I did Frondy save. I'm assuming.
Yes, Rodney's good.
Okay.
Until the next one does it. Giant
Yeah.
centipede walks up to little Tardy. Or Frondy.
You mean Frondy? It's not smart enough to attack Tardy.
Yeah, but it does have a climb speed, and it eats fruit more often than bark, so... Yeah.
Okay, if it climbs up Frondy, then it's gonna take damage from nettles. At
That's
least.
fine.
Okay, yeah, I'm Nicky. I'm okay with this. Okay, the nettles damage, I think it's literally a D4.
A D4.
Yeah, but it's anytime someone touches Frondy.
We'll count this as one touch for the purposes of making that simpler.
Yep. Yep.
So,
No damage.
it'll hit you on its attack, and it'll do 1 point of damage, plus I need a fortitude save.
Oh, yep. Why did my character sheet minimize like that? Oh my god. Well, I mean, it didn't minimize. It's like really tiny for some reason. I have to manually expand it.
Well, regardless, that's its turn.
I got the forward. Where?
You are
Oh,
going
God.
to take an extra D6 of poison damage.
Hero pointing. God damn it.
Now it's still a D6. Okie
How much
dokie,
damage
Balthazar. Total of 7 points of total points of 6 points of damage. Balthazar, you're up.
Okay.
Alright. So, since these are all bugs, do I do multiple vulnerabilities or just one?
They are not the same bug, so they'd be multiple different vulnerabilities.
No. I don't
Just
know.
remember to sip. Just remember to sip from your sippy cup.
I take an action to drink is 2 points. Why would I do that?
2 points can be the difference between life and death.
Alright,
It's 3, and also at your level, it's 3.
I waste an action to get 3. And then I'm just going to hit it with my dog slicer then.
Okay. And that'll take it out.
Alright, and I guess I'll join Best Fire over here with the big one.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I hope those of you not named Gorfist or Frondy are ready for round 2. Fort saves. Final action, strike Gorfist. So, we'll get to that in just a second. But fort saves, everyone, aside from Gorfist, who's already affected, and Tardy, who's already affected. DC's 18. Frondy is now dazzled.
No.
And Estriel... No, Balthazar, you're out of range. It's 10 feet.
I will hero point it again.
You
Frick.
can't hero point it again.
Ah.
Yes. So, Zeros, Estriel, you guys would also both be dazzled if you kept that.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Okay. And, Gorfist, 2 points of piercing damage. Next up, Gorfist.
Mm-hmm.
You are up. You are also flashbanged, because that's what these things are, aside from the bang part of it. What do you want to do, Gorfist?
Mm.
Carl?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Let's see here. I mean, well, actually, I can't really do shit.
I mean, you can always try. It's only a 5% mischance.
Yeah, it's only
it's flat check.
Or not 5%. It's
25%.
25%, but
Okay, so no, that is a DC 5 flat check. Okay. Ooh.
Spell Strike Ender Cascade.
Yeah. Spell Strike Ender Cascade, which would be
Just, I need an attack roll from your staff.
yeah.
And then I need to know what spell you're using first.
Okay, if the Tyranids have taught me anything, this is what I'm going to be using.
Okay.
Just fire, burn the bugs.
Okay, and then roll for the... Well, it's dead. There aren't even ashes with how hard you burned it. Enter Cascade. Hello, Balthazar.
Hi.
How are you feeling, buddy?
Has it hit me yet?
It just crit you.
How much?
26
Wait, where are the
piercing.
rules?
What?
Giant... I said 26 points of piercing.
Okay, well, you win. That, the cup saved me. That is exactly my health, 26, so I have 3 health left.
Yeah.
The second one misses.
I'm
Third
willing
one
to...
misses. Zeros, you're up.
Move here,
Okay.
and,
For Balthazar
Plus-
details.
Okay.
15-foot
that's also good.
emanation, everyone within 15 feet of me, including myself. gains the benefit. And that's my round.
I will heal Balthazar.
Thank you, Tarty.
Astriel, you're up.
My friend!
They literally, so Balthazar literally rolled near max damage too, so.
That seems to be happening a lot.
So let's see.
Don't blame the dice gods for cursing me with blessing.
Alright.
Well, let's have Vespire do his thing first.
Let's roll out the
Beak,
again.
Helen.
Each of those are +1.
That does not change either result,
Alright.
but thank you for letting me know. And Astriel, you probably same thing as last turn. Except now you can
roll
do
out the bow again. So
Yep.
1. And then second one.
So you're gonna have to fix it again.
I think I'll re-roll that.
Yeah. First one is
awful.
Well, it is not a critical miss due to the. Oh wait, you didn't re-roll, so all misses. Tardy. It'll take another D4 as you begin your turn. By the way,
Modifier would be higher with Glory Ranger, but yeah, that's a nat 1 still.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not an
It won't
agile
change it.
weapon. It's like 1 point of difference.
Ah.
Also, they didn't mark prey yet, so.
Oh.
Yep. Cardi, you're up.
Okay, I'm trying to think. I was gonna run over and fight the big thing, but yeah. No. Okay. I still have this to deal with this stupid centipede right now. So. So, okay.
Oh, I also need a fortitude save at the end of your turn, so.
Oh, at the end of my turn? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, well, first things first. I think I'm going to have Frondy, would it be possible for Frondy literally to grab the thing and then throw it?
You'd have to make the athletics check still.
Yes, obviously.
You'd have to make 2 of those, actually, both with the attack trait.
Yeah, so, yeah, I am going to make the athletics check for it to be grabbed.
Okay. That'll do.
Wait, that's... Yeah, okay. So... Once it's grabbed, I'm going to use Act Together. So I'm going to have Tardy use a 2-action heal on Balthazar.
Okay.
Which I don't think I have the macro for it, but it's...
It's just
it's one. Oh, it's a D8. D8 plus 8, yeah.
So 11 points of health back, Balthazar.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, but okay, if Frondy chucks the freaking centipede, does it actually take damage?
Yes, but it has to actually succeed at chucking it.
Yes.
So athletics check number 2, if you please.
Oh wait, would it take damage from nettles? I think it would.
We'll get there when we get there. I'm asking you for an athletics check.
Yeah. Frondy.
Also, second attack modifier.
Yep. Ew. 0 point.
Well, that's a failure, so it just goes back to being... So it literally just goes back to being on your hand.
Okay. But would it have taken damage from nettles if I grabbed it, though?
It did.
Okay. I'll roll D4.
No, I already did that.
Oh, okay.
Also, regardless, would not have died from that. So, its turn.
Yeah.
I need a fortitude save from you.
Alright, fortitude.
Okie
I think I'm
dokie.
okay.
Yes, you're fine. 25 to hit Tardy.
Ow. That's not a crit.
Correct, it is not. I need another Fortitude save.
Uh-huh.
And that's another... Okay. So, that's a point of damage, and then this thing takes another d4. Let's see. Still alive!
Yes.
Balthazar, you're up.
That's 3 of the uses of nettles down already.
3?
Oh,
I've used 4. It survived
Oh,
4
4, okay.
interactions from it.
Okay.
explode,
Okay, so you used 4 times. Okay.
Okie dokie.
It has 6 more uses.
It has no particular weaknesses, so you can apply your charisma plus level, so 6 extra points of damage.
dog slicer.
Yeah, critical miss.
Pick it up.
Or do you want to hero point that and then do your sippy cup for the extra health?
I guess. Dog slicer.
That's a hit.
Sippy cup.
Yeah, you could
Orphist,
drain
you
it
are up.
too, is the other thing.
Yeah, but no real need to drain it, because if it crits him again, he's dead.
Currently. Yeah.
But if he just gets a regular hit, then he'll survive with a sip, so...
Yeah.
Also, that's 3 versus 6.
2 plus half your level.
Yes, but the drain would give me 3 per level, and I'm only level 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be able to use,
that difference isn't that big, yeah.
wouldn't be able to use it again for 10 minutes.
No, you can sip it.
No,
for
you can
the
still get
rest of the
sip
10
from you can
minutes.
still sip from it.
Oh!
Regardless, still useful either way. Gorfus, you're up. Carl.
Carl.
Okay, we're just gonna put him on delay for a quick second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're awake now?
Wait, Carl, you're awake?
Yeah, no, I've been here.
Your
I was
turn.
asking you, what do you want to do for your turn long enough that it passed the, time frame where I put you on delay. So tell me what you want to do.
Okay. I'm already in Cascade. I already bitch slapped someone into oblivion. So let's do basic spell check.
Well, you would have to move, but you can
You have to
move to here, then twinning tree strike the remaining 2 targets.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Where is it?
By the way, first attack on which target, second attack on which target.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so fat guy's gonna be second.
I
I
would
would
recommend the
I
other
would-
way around, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there actually a difference?
Yes, one has a much lower
Yes.
AC.
One of them's a mook, the other one's a is a higher level than
Okay,
us.
I see what you're saying. Okay, because a
One of them has a skull and crossbones next to it. As a
Yes.
way of
What? I
yes.
have been damaging the mook a lot.
Oh,
Surprisingly.
You want to hero point both of those? Because both of those are misses. Actually, wait, the second one might not be. The second one is not, but the first one is.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll take my L.
Final action?
You saved
Uh,
Tardy.
He will
We're
forever
best
be grateful.
friend.
Will
Yes,
he,
I was gonna
though?
say something.
Will he?
Joke's on
Friend!
you, party.
And Gorefist, final action, I'm guessing, is pick up your staff.
Pretty much.
I like to think that you whipped
Gains
it in a way.
respect for Gorefist.
I like to think of this where you whipped it around and away, Gorfist, where like you wholly whiffed on the first one, hit the second one, then it dropped to the ground. Hello, Balthazar.
What?
It is time for the giant beetle's second favorite food.
What's that?
Balthazar flesh.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be foliage.
Isn't that what that
Balthazar,
is?
you are not gonna fucking believe me.
What?
It rolled a nat 20 on its final
Ah.
attack.
Hooray! Am I dead?
36 points of damage.
Death has no meaning.
Well,
You're down,
no,
but
you're
you're not
not
dead.
dead. You're just downed. Zeros?
Lewis. Let's heal the Balthazar.
You action heal Balthazar with my
This is-
last spell slot.
This is what it's like to be a non-tanky frontliner.
Well, okay. You're like average tank. Okay, you are tankier than a rogue is.
I'm not 36 points of damage tanky, I'll give you that.
To be
Yes.
fair, its maximum is 38.
Like, I wouldn't be able to survive that. That would one-shot me as well.
Yeah, it's
That one-shot
designed to
anybody
one-shot
here.
all of you, is the point. And
So I get
final
5.
action, Zeros? Are you expanding the thing? I think everyone's in it at the moment, though.
Yeah, so I'll expand it so that people have room to move.
Okay. Okie dokie. Estriel, you're up.
Alright.
Oh, let's see if the bird does
So-
things. 1 second. Beak, Talon,
Indeed.
Miss. Okay, Estriel.
Man.
Time to see if we say miss.
I hope not. Anyway. Roll that out.
Miss.
And then
Number 2.
It has an AC of a 19, doesn't it?
Hit.
Hey.
and then number 3.
Miss.
Yes.
And then number 3 again.
At least I got a hit.
Hey, wait, what about Bless? Remember Bless?
Nope, still misses.
Wow, AC of 20.
Yep. Attack number 3 again, Estriel.
Alright.
Your bow needs its string replaced.
Oh, that's not a crit.
I'm not the critical. It's nat 20. I hate it.
What's your
Oh.
modifier to hit?
Oh, I hate everything about this.
Well, that's
Oh
not.
my god.
That is a negative 10. So
Yeah.
11 apparently was the roll on that.
I hate it here.
Well, regardless, Tardy, you're up.
Okay. Yep. So, well, I'm out of spell slots. So,
Really? You guys have had too long rest at this point.
well, I used both of my spells already.
Oh.
I healed
Really?
Balthazar, and I cast Nettles on Frondy.
Okay.
So, yeah. I'm gonna move. Actually, I want to flank if I can. Is that
You
flank right
cannot.
here?
No, it is
Okay.
not.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move right here then?
Nope, not flank.
I'm not saying flank.
Okay. That is fine.
I'm just questioning if I can hit him from that distance, which I'm not. I think I
That's
can.
10 feet.
Yeah, that's 10 feet. Okay. Yeah,
Left.
okay, so I'm going to use Boost Eidolon,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna have Frondy punch it twice,
Okay.
and I'm gonna have to roll for the Dazzle.
Yep.
Let's just roll for the dazzle first.
Ooh, that second one's gonna be a miss.
No, both of those are misses.
Oh, right. Wait, it did a 5 as a miss on a DC 5 flat check?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. No, it's not. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, just roll the damage, or roll the attack for the first one. Miss.
That's a miss. Okay, that's my turn.
Well, Balthazar. You
All
got
right.
knocked down. By the way, you had 5 plus 8, so I'm just gonna fix your health again. You got knocked down, Balthazar, but you got up again.
And I'm definitely
gonna
going
keep you down.
No, I'm definitely going to go back down. But before that happens,
Drink your cup.
I will drink my cup. And then I'm thinking I'm going to electric arc it.
Okay.
So first up, drinky cuppy, I get 6 points of health back. And then, electric arc, I will press the button.
I'll be back a second.
Okie dokie. Sorry about that. That electric arc will do 4 points of damage.
Alright.
And Gorefist.
Let's see.
Remember you're dazzled, so this time make a DC 5 flat check before you try and hit anything.
Fair enough.
But your spell strike's back.
Yeah, speaking of. Hey, asshole. I'm a little ticked. Because I'm imagining this is going to be absolutely.
Roll the DC 5 flat check first.
Yeah, DC 5 flat check is this. Like, I'm just imagining it's just like, oh, hey, this is too low for you to. Never mind.
Roll with advantage on the attack.
It's just, I think it said it heard I'm pissed. It's like I don't give two shits about you. Go. But let's see. Spell strike. So to hit.
Roll with advantage.
Oh yeah, I need to hit the other one. Give me a
Wow.
moment. The consistency of the
You
amount
want a
of
hero point
I
on
got.
either end or both of those?
I'll do one, at least.
I use a hero
Okay.
point for my Potestas power. He rerolls the other one too.
Okay.
Okay. You know
Well,
what?
don't worry. I mean, it's dead.
I'll say it's like, do I have to firebug a bitch again?
Yay! You guys beat it! And Balthazar only got down twice. That's a new best.
Yay! It hurt. It hurt so much.
We're breaking records today. First it was Matt, now it was all of us.
It hurts so much.
Dude, what class are you, man? You keep getting shitted on.
I'm a thermaturge.
Thaumaturge. He's kind of he only gets 8 hit points per level, so that's kind of where some of his issues are coming from. But other than that, like
Yeah, but so
in
does
general,
Gorefist.
things have just been hitting hard.
I'm just getting screwed.
In general, these things have rolled at least a 15 on their first round of attacks.
Like, yeah, Matt's kind of just been rolling boxcars. It's just like what happened with that freaking construct fight was just rude. That was just
That was
that was so hysterically one-sided.
Yeah, no, like, oh yes. Okay, so Paizo's like, most GMs have crap luck, and then in walks my motherfucking ass. I'm like, I don't think I've been diced more than 2 days in my life. Why did you give me this power? If they die, they die. Let's take our second break for the evening, everyone. We'll be right back.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Okie dokie, we're back being live. So before we get into this, we are not going into this right away.
Okay.
Because, just on a scale of 1 to 10, how responsible do you feel the adults at this academy are?
-8.
Yeah, exactly.
Hardcore.
Yeah, no, they are not sending you into that mess directly. So,
God.
more downtime, in other words.
Mhm.
So, we're going to have a couple of days of downtime, and we'll continue with the dungeon crawl next week.
Hooray, I'm going to study medicine this time because making friends and influencing people didn't work at all.
What do you mean?
It just wound up with us losing and me almost dying again.
That sounds like a
No, it
skill
only
issue.
ended up with you losing. You didn't almost die.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare skill issue me!
You've been skill issued.
How
You merely adopted the skill issue. Silver was molded by it, raised in it.
Tempered it.
I love how he just like snapped out whatever the
Can
hell
I
he was
buy a-
talking about. It's
can
like, no, don't skill issue me.
Can I get a striking rune for Frondy?
Nope, still one level away from striking runes.
Ah,
Actually, wait, no, this is the proper level for striking runes, yes.
yay.
So you might want to get striking runes on your weapons, everybody.
Yeah, I thought it was brown.
Fantastic.
Yeah, how much do those cost?
I think a striking rune by itself is 65 gold.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense to buy.
Well, especially to our melee damage dealers.
When I
Cough,
boost,
cough,
use boost
cough,
item
cough.
on. Yes.
Cough, 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 cough. Melee damage dealers, stand up. Will the real melee damage dealers please stand up?
Oh my god.
Like, identify yourselves, please.
Hello.
it's me technically
Hi.
if you still...
And I'm still waiting for one more person to stand up.
Who could that be that might be asleep?
Silver.
Oh yeah, he is probably asleep. Oh yeah, Silver's on that list too.
Who's asleep?
Carl, he had blood drawn earlier today.
When I use boost idol on it, the damage goes up by 4.
Eee. So, you know, we have some leveling up to do, some items to buy.
I mean, I'm done.
I know, but I'm probably gonna have to meet with a couple of people in between sessions, so... And Carl's asleep, so... I think we're gonna have a little early call today, just so that we're prepared for it next week when we have the majority of the people here.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Yeah, sorry for the short session, but we're just getting back in the swing. Oh, it's already been 2 hours, so literally only cutting it short by like an hour. So, we'll see you later. Bye.